Today on Teuty's track analysis, we have the track of the day for April 10th, Content by Sp4ck0. Content is a dirt track, which clearly means the primary surface is made from dirt. However, there are a multitude of small road sections throughout the track. Content also features one turbo boost block near the end of the track. Content does have a GPS immediately at the start of the track. It is pretty unmissable. And although I am not 100% certain, I do believe the GPS time is the author metal time. It contains multiple finishes with separate paths. It does not have any speed checks, and currently no cuts have been found. As far as the finishes go, you need a minimum of 200 speed to make the risky finish jump. The risky finish is about half a second faster than the safe finish at 350 speed, and you can reach the risky finish with a standing respawn at the final checkpoint, and this is about 0.3 of a second faster than taking the safe option. In terms of difficulty, I found the track to be of fairly standard difficulty, rating it a 5 out of 10. I did find the author metal time of 43.981 a fair bit challenging, beating it only by 0.07 of a second. The gold medal time was 47 seconds, the silver 53 seconds, and the bronze 1 minute and 6 seconds. I enjoyed the track a lot and would rate it a ++. For the analysis today, we are using the current top time driven by Kebby. They had a time of 43.176, and this is 0.737 ahead of my personal best. So the route itself today, I felt was pretty easy to understand. Obviously, it's always easier to see the route than actually execute the routes. So we're going to go over a few things briefly, but I feel most of it is fairly obvious on what you want to do. One thing that wasn't as obvious to me when I was starting to play this track was this opening dirt turn, which you want to just get around the apex of the turn. However, you want to leave towards the right side. This wider line gives you a better, straighter line into the upcoming dirt section. If you left here more inside, you have to turn much harder to the left once you got to the upcoming dirt part. Obviously, the harder left you have to turn on this dirt part here, the more speed you will lose. So you want to set up for as straight line up this dirt section as possible. Moving on to the next dirt hill here, obviously go up it nice and smooth, don't want any airtime. Here I got up a bit slow, I end up pretty wide, and for the majority of this right hand turn, you want to be as on an inside line as possible. For the exit to this section, you want to be just kind of straight down the middle, turning towards the left. If you are too high here on the exit, obviously you will just get airtime. After this is another right-hand turn, which you want a nice smooth line and hug the apex of the turn. After this, we have an outside bank turn here on the right, which you want to take from about here all the way to the checkpoint. Obviously, for the most part, I don't get this outside line, and this is one of the bigger spots in the track where I will lose time. This upcoming part here on this dome block can be a little bit tricky, but you want to start this as hard inside as possible, and then slowly make your way over the top of this, getting towards the middle of it as you hit this line. Obviously, then you want to make your way down towards the right as smoothly as possible. Honestly, this is one of the harder parts of the track, and getting airtime on any parts of this section can be absolutely killer. After this, we just have a right-hand turn and a small jump here, which you want to make towards the left-hand side so you can get a little bit of this outside dirt to get that small little extra speed into the finish. And this leads us to the final jump into the finish. Honestly, I don't see a huge reason to never go for this risky finish. It's a pretty easy one to reach, and even if you don't have the speed to initially get over the hump here, you can still easily make it. So a rather short one today, and it'll be the same for the final thoughts as I don't really have a lot to say. Obviously thought the track was pretty good, and Sp4ck0, has been making a lot of track of the days, and the large majority, if not all of them, have been pretty good. That'll do it for today's analysis though. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like the video and subscribe. Check the description for links to my Twitch and Discord, and be sure to check out all the other analysis videos out on the channel already. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next one.